Hello, I am back with one of the two videos I need to make for Sisters. Season 4. We will do Season 4, Episode 4, which is the night game. So guys, remember they had went for a joyride and then Gary had the singing fake cops to come, and Gary, he said he's sorry, you know that. So anywho, so this episode pick up with them pulling into the Andy's apartment and parking. And so she was like, she'll get the valet to straighten the car, whatever. And so Karen was like, don't call him, and she was just being a what is it called? Fun sponge. That's the word my son used years ago. He said his dad was being a fun sponge. So, she was like, do not call him. Don't try to make up with him. None of that, cause I'm sorry. It is late. It's like, I don't know, 1, 2 in the morning. I'm trying to finish these videos, but it might be, I think it is 2. But I'm dedicated, okay? So Andy was thinking, this was a great gesture. You know what I'm saying? This was kind. He know what I like. He know I like surprises, yada, yada, yada. And Karen was like, don't fall back into that trap, girl. Like, no, ain't nothing romantic about this, because, hello, he put a tracker on the car so he would know where the car is, right, in order to send those men. So what's romantic about it, okay? He's still psycho. Okay, so Karen, so Andy was on her way to go, to her apartment. Karen was on her way to go to her car. I'm sorry. Ooh. I'm so sorry. And so she calls Aaron. And, she decided to have a conversation with him, blah, blah, blah. Actually, I have been waiting to see when is she going to tell him she was pregnant. Like, I'm like, okay. I mean, even though you saying it's Zach's baby, when are you going to tell Aaron you're pregnant? So, she calls and he was like, what do I owe this honor, And she was like, I just want to talk to you, whatever. And he, because I think they look good together. I mean, I think something is wrong with him. I don't know. I think he's too good to be true. But at the same time, I don't know. He might be a good guy. It could just be me. I could just be thinking wrong. But no, I ain't thinking wrong. Something wrong with him. So anyway, he tells Karen he's at the park, and he was like, at the park? He was like, yeah, we play basketball at night, blah, blah, blah. Mind y'all, this the same game that Zach was going to, right? So, he texts her the address to the park. She end up at the park, and he goes over to talk to her. I'm sorry. He goes over to talk to him, and this is what killed me. Why did Gary come over? You already know she's gonna have she already don't like you, period, and she's gonna barely talk to you. Like, I mean, you look nice and blah blah. I'm like, dude, you should have just stayed over there on the over there playing ball, because you already know this woman have no more than 2 words to say to you. Oh, Gary do too much. Like, quit trying to be seen, because you already know this one right here gonna tell you what she think. Okay? She gonna call you everything but your name. So why waste your time interacting? Okay. So they decide to go back to her place, Aaron was like, I'll be strong for the both of us or whatever, because she said she wants to talk. So I'm thinking, oh, okay, well, she going to go ahead and tell the man she pregnant, whatever. So right before they got ready to go, Gets the ball went out again. Here comes Zach, And she was like, Zach? He was like, Karen? Let me stop. Let me hurry up so I can go to bed. That's what it is. Let me just hurry up so I can go to bed. Well, take me a bath, go to bed. Okay, so I was like, oh, okay, well, she might not tell him now since maybe Zach done spoiled her mood or whatever, which I'm hoping not. But anywho, so he leave. He really didn't have much to say. He in love with Fatima, so he really didn't have much to say. Like he told her, just let me know what role you need me to play. If it's daddy, I'll play daddy. However, whatever. Okay? So they leave, and evidently that was the end of the game. And so Gary and Zach end up, talking, shaking hands, and next time we have a game, you on my team. And they just discussed what field they both in, making money or whatever. So Gary give him his card. They discussed what cars they'll drive and blah blah blah, male bonding crap. Okay, cool. So, Zach actually did call him, and he was hooking him up with his guy, And so, Danny, she's so upset that Preston decided he wants to go out with, I didn't even get her name, She got the cow boots and everything, huh? She was so upset that he decided to go out with her that she calls Fuego. Well, so Fuego comes over, and then at first she was iffy about it, and then he was like, do you want me to, what's going on or whatever. And so she was like, do I look like I know what I want right now, So I guess basically she is hot and bothered that Preston went out with the chick. However, she figured one monkey don't stop no show. So, he was like, I don't get you. And because what I don't understand about her, why does she keep saying, so, this how you do it? You just pull your clothes off. You just have an exit plan. And I don't know. I just wish he would address that and say, is that what you tell all the men? Whether they are stripper or not, you have a comeback for everything. Like, I wish he would address it. I think he's just letting it slide because I really think he liked Danny, but she got on my nerve. And I would have said that like the first time he was over there, she was saying those same things. And so he need to address it, and he need to say, hey, let me tell you something, right? This is the game. Yes, I am a stripper and whatever, but no, I don't sneak out of windows. I don't, I'm not Superman, I'm not Batman, and I'm not Spider-Man. I don't climb down the size of buildings. I don't do any of that. If you let me in your front door, I'm going out your front door, okay? Being a stripper doesn't mean I'm invisible, plastic man, Superman, whoever. You know what I'm saying? So I just wish he would address that with her because she get on my nerve. Like, is this what you do? Like, you just invite me into your house. You mad at your boo thing, who was actually more than just, he wanted something with you. And then you reduced it down to a booty call. And now you can't deal with the fact that, she got her cow boots and everything. And she know more about her cows. And she has his attention. And you can't deal with it. However, he did give Danny some hope because he said, look, I need you to tell me what part of me you want, because I'm not good with giving myself out in pieces. So he did give her hope. You know what I'm saying? He did not really just close the door on a relationship with them. However, he liked the sisters. You seem to have a problem with it, because there's some sisters out here that don't have a problem with dating outside of our race, that don't have a problem dating a Caucasian man. especially one that's handsome, especially one that treats you right, especially one that have nice little nest egg. Yeah. So you actually gave him over to the she got moot boots on and everything. You did that, Danny. You did that all on your own. Now you in your feelings and calling for Wago and trying to, and then he like at first she wasn't even turned on because okay, now it's a mind thing because really you want Preston, but Preston is over at eat with whatever her name, because I forgot, I didn't even pick up her name. She said her name, but I just can't, Nicole or something, I don't know. However, so he was like, I don't get you, Danny. You confuse me or whatever. So she goes and move the pillows back in this extra size, twin size bed. Tyler Perry needs to be whipped. You know good and well, grown people ain't got no business trying to have sex in no extra long twin size bed. Those are made for college rooms, college dorms. Yeah, he got the scooting and honey, scooted, because I don't know, I think Daniel's apartment is an efficiency. He done scooted from the bed, the wall made for the bed, to the living room. He done just tore down the whole Venetian a room separator thing. Bed done moved all the way into the living room. I'm like, baby, Dana can't be making money at the airport because she can't even get a real apartment. I'm not understanding. I don't understand. Okay, so he spends the night or whatever. So the next day you can see the damage. Calvin. Okay, so it picks up with Calvin and Sabrina at the club, and Calvin, he's in his feelings and he's mad, and all of a sudden he was like, you didn't try to defend us, or you didn't try to defend me, or whatever. She said, you're a man, right? So now he figured, so you wanted this to happen. You wanted to see how I would react in a situation where another man disrespects me. You wanted to know this. And she was like, no. He was like, yeah, that's what it was. You wanted to, okay. So he was like, let's just go, And I wouldn't have got in the car with him either. He got all nasty. And I wouldn't have put myself in his car either. She said, well, I'll get a ride share. He was like, come on, let's go. And she said, no, I'll get a ride share. Because he went off on. He was like, you do that, And so here comes the guy. And he was like, Sabrina, I was looking for my watch and I'm so sorry. And man, get this watch and go, because you caused all of this drama. And he was like, I'm so sorry. I beat him up, and like dude, you don't, your sense of humor is whack. You don't understand that you created this problem, and now me and my boo is into it because here you come. Really, you shouldn't have never come over to the table, but she didn't tell him that. She just, she was kind of dismissive of him, and he was like, I'm sorry, and can I buy you a drink? She was like, no, just go, And so he was like, oh, I'm sorry, I know I don't want to be here. And he get upset. And she was like, he's gone. And he eventually tells her that's his place of business. And he got quite a few of them all around the world. Well, what's going on with my dog? He had quite a few of them, establishments around the world. And she was like, well, why didn't you tell me? When was he supposed to tell you that? Between what? Beating up your man? He's supposed to be like, oh, in the middle of it, let me stop, pause, take a break. Oh, Sabrina, by the way, this is my establishment, and then continue to kick Calvin's butt. Like, I don't understand. Okay. So, he gave her card. He gave Sabrina his card and he leave, because Sabrina really didn't want nothing to do with him. She I guess her Uber came and she left. I was like, girl, like, oh, these people. You know, Maurice was, it's like, I think Maurice really have feelings for Q. Which I don't understand, because it's not like it showed them dating a long period of time or whatever. But I think he really have feelings for Q. And you notice Q keep calling, but, you know, Maurice trying to act like he don't want to talk to him or whatever. But I think Maurice really like Q. Or either he is trying to be a Captain Saver, or either he just love damaged, broken things that he can try to fix. Something. You know, and so that was Andy. So Robin calls Andy. She was sitting on the bed with all her many gifts that Gary bought, and you know, she was like, "Hello," and how you doing, and blah blah. Oh, so they had a nice little moment, and they was about to have some phone sex, and then Gary called. So she was like, well, I guess I'll go to bed. And he plainly let her know, well, go ahead and talk to him. She was like, what? He said, and I heard the beep. You know, I guess he was like, child, nobody crazy. Go. And she was like, he said, because you're not mine. She was like, that's right. He was like, yeah. I don't know, something about him I don't trust. I don't trust him, and I don't trust Aaron. But mostly I don't trust him. Aaron could just be, oh, there's absolutely nothing wrong with him. But Robin, I definitely don't trust for some reason. I don't know. I do not. So Fatima wake up the next day, and you know, Zach trying to play a little game on her. And you know, she was like, you know, what I don't like and what's about to get on my nerve is the fact that she keeps threatening him. You don't have to threaten me. You know, I don't like that. That's the one thing that, because you know I love Zach and Fatima, but I just tell him to chill on all the threats or whatever. Nobody have time for that. Because you mean you gonna threaten me into being with you? No, and that's what it's gonna turn into in a minute. If every time you look around, I look around, you have a threat. No. So she was like, long as you where you say you were, whatever, and he said, yeah, but I had to go by this girl's house. And she got heated real quick. And when I tell you she was heated real quick. And honey got out the bed, put her robe on, couldn't even get the robe down. She was so hot. Went into the bathroom, and the reason he went over to the girl's house is to get those pictures developed. And Fatima went into the restroom, and he had them plastered all over the wall and all over the mirror and stuff. And so he came in there or whatever. And so she was like, oh, that's the sweetest, creepiest thing someone has ever done for me. But, you know, it was just different pictures of what I'm telling you guys. I'm loving some Fatima and Zach. I'm loving it. I am. And I just want the relationship to develop. I really do. They're supposed to have a spinoff, and I'm looking for a spinoff because the chemistry is great. Like, Karen who, Karen what? Okay, when? Let me know. Because to me, to be honest, she needs to do a DNA, because you can't just say it's Zach's baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. People do stuff crazy, but anyway, we shall see. So they decided to make a pact. Hey, if you ever, you know, not want to do this anymore, you know, let's discuss it and talk about it, blah, blah, blah. And they both decided that's what they was going to do. And so the next day, Aaron wakes up. He's come out the bathroom. He's talking to Karen, and she's like, you so sweet. And you know, I shouldn't be putting you through this or whatever. You don't deserve this. And he said, let's just say I'm here until I can't be here no more. That to me told her everything. I'm here until I just cannot deal with your craziness anymore. Any longer. I'm here until that point. She's like, well, you've had some close calls. You were, oh. So you really want him to leave you alone? Like, I'm not understanding, but okay. So he said, well, let me get out of here. Let me go to work, blah, blah, blah. And so Danny, you know, someone's knocking on the door because her house look a mess. She goes, and it's Logan. So she runs to the kitchen to get a knife because, you know, Logan is the guy who she thought was trafficking the kids. And that's how it went off. That was Sistas Season 4 episode 4. And it's called The Night Game. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Share my video. It's already after 2 in the morning. I will see you all in my next video. Bye.